Hi, yogis. How's it going? Christina with Live Fit Yoga. Thanks for being here this morning. Appreciate you and your time. Today's class format is going to be a yoga stretch format class, just taking it really slow and gentle, holding our poses, and just really honoring our bodies this morning. Today we're going to get started in Shavasana. Press the soles of your feet onto your mat. Reach your arms forward and slowly lower down. That's Topo. He's joining us. He's joining us this morning. Draw your legs out open, narrow or wide. Reach your arms forward with your palms facing up or down. Gently melt your shoulder blades firmly to your mat. Feel your shoulders and your chest expand. Close your eyelids shut. And avoid changing anything here. Notice your breath. Notice your body, your physical body. Take note of how you're feeling this morning. Just give our body a quick scan from your toes all the way up through the crown of your head. Take note of anything in particular that's calling to you, any ailments, or quite the opposite. Notice where or if you feel energized. Right? Just drawing in all the sensations with your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And an open mouth exhale, deflate your lungs, deflate your belly. Take a few more on your own, just breathing at your own pace, but elongating the breath. Full inhales and full open mouth exhales. And take two more. Your next round of breath, seal your lips. Take an Ujjayi inhale. And Ujjayi exhale. Keep your mouth closed. Constrict your throat muscles as you exhale out of your nostrils. Imagine you're fogging up a mirror. Hear that oceanic sound that the throat muscles make. Use this breath to create heat in your body. Use it to build presence in your practice, coming back to this breath to ground down and stay in this moment. Feel free to blink your eyes open here. Walk your legs in, the inner thighs touch. Then inhale, pull your knees energetically to your rib cage. Exhale, give yourself a nice hug, lifting your shoulder blades away from the earth. Tuck your chin to your heart or throat. And give yourself a nice squeeze and hug. Good. Gently release your shoulders down. Lengthen your left leg long. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Hand to big toe pose. Take your peace fingers, slide them in between your big toe and your second toe. And just take note here of the calf muscle and the hamstring. Right? If it's early on, perhaps you'll feel the tightness in the back side of the leg. So go gentle here as you breathe, gently giving your toe a tug towards you, maybe a soft bend to the elbow, soft bend to the knee. If you feel a bit more flexibility and openness through the back side of the leg, just gently pull the right foot towards the right wall so that you can make space for that right thigh and pull it closer towards your armpits. Keep lengthening the left leg long. Just feel the stretch from your glute, through the knee crease, through the calf muscle, perhaps through the Achilles. Let's see if you can pull it just a little bit closer on the next inhale. And exhale. Gently release. Inhale, hand to big toe pose. Lift your left leg. Take your left hand, peace fingers, slide them in between your big toe and your second toe. You can extend the right arm along. And as you breathe, your right leg is really lengthened. Feel free to bend that left knee as much as you need to, just depending on, again, that sensation that you're feeling in the back side of the left leg. Notice how tight you are, or maybe how loose and open you are. Give your toe a nice pull. Feel your thigh moving closer to your hip crease. If you need more space, just draw the leg out just a little bit towards the left. Continue to breathe deep. Be mindful of the breath. Breathing deep creates more space. It allows that oxygen to enter into those muscles, giving us slightly more flexibility with every breath cycle. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release your left leg long. Reach your arms overhead. Let's go ahead and give our side body and belly a stretch. Pressing into the shoulders, lifting the spine away from the mat, and then point your toes here. Feel that stretching sensation. Go ahead and bend your elbows if you'd like, just relaxing through the chest, elevating the heart. And one more breath in. Exhale, release your arms down by your sides. And inhale, hug your knees into your rib cage. Exhale, happy baby, flex your feet. Bend your knees outward. Take your hands to the insides or outsides of your feet. And gently give the soles of your feet a nice tug and pull. Feel your knees melt towards your armpits. And stay right here. Notice if your tailbone is detached from your mat. If it is, you may take your hands to your knee creases or gently and energetically press your heels to the front wall to make sure you connect your spine. And go ahead and draw your legs and your feet out wider, creating more openness in the inner thighs and groin. And let's rock it side to side a little bit. Squeeze your belly muscles to avoid toppling over. Trust me, I've seen that happen. So squeeze your belly muscles, rock side to side, right to left, left to right. And inhale, pull your knees in towards your rib cage. Exhale, boat pose, Navasana. Rock and roll the length of your spine. Press your heels onto your mat. Straighten your spine here, removing any curvature or arching and doming of the shoulders here. Lean back, relax. Reach your arms forward, squeeze your belly here. Feel the strength building in your belly from the base of your belly, mid-belly, through and up to your sternum. Take your hands to the back sides of your legs. Lift your heels here. See if you can lean back just a little bit further. Good work. And go ahead and cross at your ankles. Sit up nice and tall. Align your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, seated cow. Press your heart forward. Kiss your shoulder blades behind you as you breathe. Lift your gaze. Exhale, seated cat. Dome your shoulder blades, hands to your knees. Tuck your chin towards your throat. Hug your belly in. And inhale, seated cow. Lift your gaze. Exhale, seated cat. Arch your spine, dome of the shoulders. Good. A few more. Inhale, seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. Good work. Take your hands to your mat, walk them over to the right side. Just attach the fingertips to your mat and turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Keep sitting up as tall as you can. You can take your left hand to the outside of your thigh or hip and use the strength of that left arm to twist even deeper here. Good. Inhale, take your gaze back through center, and exhale, twist to the left, walking your hands over to the left, still sitting up as tall as you can. And take your right hand possibly to the outside of the left leg, using the strength of that arm and thoracic spine to twist deeper. Just getting deep into the side body. Bring your chin to your left shoulder, gaze back, producing a stretch through the neck. Good. Inhale, take it back through center. And exhale, go ahead and flip on over like a pancake. Walk your hands forward, and then walk your legs back. Bend your elbows, slowly decline on down to your belly. Extend your arms out to a T. And gaze down at your mat, bringing your forehead to your mat. Inhale, locust pose. Fly your arms and legs. Draw your pinkies towards your ankles. Now you're balancing on your belly, using your breath to lift your chest, lift your kneecaps away from the mat, building strength in the back muscles. And hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in. Exhale, release your left ear to your mat. Bring your arms next to you. Surrender. We'll take that one more time. Inhale, bring your chin back to center. Exhale, extend your arms. Gaze down, lengthening your neck. Inhale, locust. Lift your arms, lift your legs, squeeze your back muscles. And then bring your pinkies as close to your ankles as you can, stretching out the shoulder blades and chest. Squeeze your glutes here to protect your lower spine. Breathe in. Stay for the exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, release your right ear to your mat. Bring your arms next to you. Bend your knees, windshield wiper at your knees, rocking side to side to relieve any tension in your lower back. Good work. Good. Bring your chin back to center on the inhale. And exhale, bend your elbows, press your palms firmly to your mat, tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop. Walk your knees forward so they align directly under your hips. Align shoulders over wrists. Squeeze your belly in nice and tight. Good. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, stacking the shoulders. Exhale, thread the needle. Pull your arm on through gently. Release your shoulder and your temple to your mat. And then reach your left arm forward. Use energy in the left hand to press into the mat, dragging the mat towards you to fire up that left shoulder and the serratus anterior. And walk your left hand back underneath your shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, tabletop. Good. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky, spreading your fingers, lifting your fingers, stacking the shoulders. Exhale, thread the needle, pull your arm through, gently release your shoulder and your temple to your mat. And walk your right hand forward. Use energy to press the palm of your hand firmly down, pulling the mat towards you. Notice that sensation rather than just hanging out, just releasing that hand. Press into the mat, firing up all these muscles right here. And bring your right hand back towards you. Align it underneath your shoulder blade. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, tabletop. And walk your hands forward, several handprints, 2 handprints here. Tuck your toes with your legs hip-width distance. Inhale, high plank. As you breathe, press your heels in the soles of your feet. 2, now it's the back wall, now the front wall, right? First it was the front wall, now it's the back wall. Hug your belly in, feel your shoulder blades dome. Reach the crown of your head forward. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips to the sky. Then adjust the distance between your toes and your wrists if needed. I'm just going to walk my feet up a few inches. Let's pedal out our dog, bending into one knee and the opposite knee. Melt your heart towards your thighs. Feel your tailbone lift and sharpen, and a stretch across the chest and shoulders as you really press hard onto your mat. Taking what you need in this moment. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, high plank and hold. Squeeze your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip your feet. So the tops of the feet press into your mat. Arch your back. Lift your gaze. Melt your heart forward. Press in between your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. I'm going to take that about 3 times. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, high plank, shift forward. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip your feet, lift your gaze, stretch out the neck muscles. Feel strength building in the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, high plank, shift forward, stacking shoulders over wrists. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, child's pose. Draw your knees out nice and wide. Walk your big toes into touch. Press your booty towards your heels. Gently release your forehead on your mat, as well as your elbows. Surrender. Take a moment to relax. Feel the expansion at the inner thighs. Feel your hips open. Feel your shoulders melt away from your ears. And then take your hands to reverse prayer here. Pressing your hands together, fingers together. Walk your elbows in towards the side of your head by your temples. Then reach your thumbs as close to your neck as you possibly can. Energetically press your elbows firmly down onto your mat. Firing up exactly where your biceps and triceps connect. And breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, slowly release your hands. Exhale, walk your inner thighs to touch embryo pose. Sit your hips back, reach your arms behind you with your hands, the palms of your hands facing up. Relax your shoulders. Release the crown of your head onto your mats. Good work. Slowly release your head away from your mat using strength of your belly. Then walk your hands forward. Keep your hips over your knees. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, puppy pose. Walk your arms forward, releasing your elbows down. Gently release your forehead down. Keep your hips over your knees, pressing energy out of your tailbone. Really allowing the chest muscles to open, actively pressing your armpits firmer and closer to your space, to your mat. Squeeze your belly, feel the lengthening of your front line as you press your hips back and keep reaching the crown of your head forward. And slowly rise on up, releasing your head from your mat. Walk your hands back. Come to standing on your knees. Extend your right leg long with your toes pointing forward or slightly angled to a 45-degree angle. I want you to draw the ankle out so that the kneecap and the ankle aligns with the hip. Inhale, reach your arms overhead and stay on the exhale as you melt your shoulders away from your ears. One more inhale. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Take your right hand down. Reach your left arm up and over. Keep your bicep next to your ear here. Stretching from the hip through the side body, through the elbow, through the pinky. And then use the sole of the foot to press firmly down to get as deep as you can into this side bend. Keep reaching the right arm long, creating as much space, as much flexibility as you can in that left side body. And inhale, reach both arms up. Then exhale, release them down by your sides. Take your hands forward onto your mat. Walk your right leg in. And then come to standing on your knees once again. We'll switch it out. Extend your left leg long with your toes pointing forward or slightly angled out to a 45-degree bend. And inhale, reach your arms up overhead, framing your biceps to your ears. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Reach the left arm down, reach your right arm up and over. Awesome work. And keep a slight micro bend to that top elbow as you lengthen through from your hip, through the side body, up through the muscle that connects the armpit and the rib cage, reaching out of the pinky, using the sole of the left foot to press and get deeper. Really nice. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, release your hands to your mat. Walk that left leg in with your legs hip width distance. Inhale, slowly rise on up. And exhale, take your hands to your lower back, squeezing your elbows in. Inhale, gaze up, lift your chin away from your throat. Exhale, camel pose. Push your hips forward, lift out of your heart. Full expression, release your hands to your hamstrings, rather your calf muscles or your Achilles tendon. Good job. Take your gaze forward, have a seat on your heels, walk your inner thighs to touch. Sit up as tall as can be. Shrug your shoulders up and down several times. Switch out the direction of the circles. Good. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, back bend, seated back bend. Lift your gaze, bend your elbows, lift your heart. Good. Inhale, reach up. Then exhale, eagle arms. Swing your right arm underneath your left, connecting at your elbows. Press your palms together, or you can give yourself a giant hug. Good. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, pull your elbows to your heart, dome your shoulder blades. Good. Fold forward here, bringing and connecting your forehead to your thumbs. Keep your glutes connected to your heels. Spread across your upper back and shoulders. Keep hugging your belly in tight. Good. Inhale, release your arms, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, seated back bend. Bend your elbows, lift your gaze. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, eagle arms on the left. Swing the left arm underneath the right. Connect it to your elbows. Bring your hands together or give yourself a giant hug. Lift your elbows in line with your shoulders on the inhale. And then exhale, pull your elbows in. Dome your spine. Round the spine. Bring your forehead to your thumbs and release your elbows to your inner thighs and just surrender as you hug your belly in. Keep that strength at the thighs, strength at the belly to keep connecting the glutes to the Achilles. Right? So the difference here is the booty lifts. That puts too much tension on the knee joints. So sit the hips back towards the Achilles and just breathe into it. Good. Inhale, slowly rise on up, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, back bend. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release your arms down. Bring your legs off to either side. We're going to extend the legs nice and long. And flex your feet here, straighten your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up above. Exhale, seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Reach towards your toes, leading with your heart. Bend your knees as much as you desire here. And surrender. Surrender down, taking any shapes you'd like. So I'm super tight in the hamstrings right now. Notice the distance between my shoulders and my thighs. Works for me, right? I feel it. I'm good. I'm still going to use the breath to get a little deeper. For some of us, maybe we can connect our whole torso to our knees. There's no judgment here, non-comparison. Just surrender and breathe into this space. Really nice. Slowly come up to a comfortable seated position. Stacking shoulders over hips. Then widen your legs here. Draw the legs out as wide as can be. Flex your feet. Adjust your sits bones. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right, keeping the shoulders squared and level with the floor. Then hinge from your hips, reaching forward. And then just check in with that left glute and butt cheek. If it's lifting a lot, use the energy to press down, perhaps drawing the weight more to the inner thigh versus outside. When I say outside, it means outside of the knee, right? Notice it. Just explore. If you're coming to the outside, then that whole left leg and the glute can possibly lift and detach from the mat. So I like to draw the energy in towards the inner thigh. And inhale, slowly rise on up. Then exhale, twist your shoulders to the left foot, keeping the shoulders level with the ground. And then reach forward and surrender, bringing your hands as close to that left leg as you can, drawing the weight more inside, the inside of the left leg to keep your sits bones connected. Good. Slowly rise on up. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your arms out to a T, wide-legged, seated forward fold. Reach forward, hands to your toes, or reach the arms forward, either one. We're here for a little bit of time. Deep breaths in and out. Connect to that breath. Find that slight discomfort, I know, in the inner thighs, right? Oh, you'll feel so much better after this, I promise. Just push through that slight discomfort, using your breath to guide you, and stay calm. Oh, slowly take your hands into your mat, walk your hands back. Good work. And then walk your legs in. Cha-cha out your knees, right, left, right, left. Just shake it out. That feels really nice. Allowing that blood flow to move. All right. Take your hands to your mat or fingertips to your mat. Scooch your booty forward so that your glutes are at the middle of your mat. And then walk your hands back to the back corners of the mat with your fingertips facing the back wall. Draw your legs out hip width distance. Inhale, lift your right leg high as well as your glutes. Exhale, seated figure four. Release your booty down. Energetically press your right knee forward, stretching out the glute and outer thigh. You may stay or you may rock side to side if you'd like. We will move on from here. Breathe deep. And from here, go ahead and lift your left foot, reach it forward, and walk your hands forward. Then adjust your seat so that the shoulders are stacked over the hips. Keep the right ankle as it is. Go ahead and bend that left knee. And just adjust so that both sits bones are rooted down. Take the sole of the right foot, press it down, walk your right hand back. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, half Lord of the Fishes. Sit up tall, sit up proud. Bring your chin to the back shoulder, and you'll still get that stretch through the outer glute and the thoracic side body and the shoulder. Good, really nice. Take your gaze forward. Take your left hand behind you. And slowly unwind your legs. Kick your legs forward, cha-cha out your knees. And we'll take that again. Bend your knees with your feet hip width distance. Walk your hands behind you. Rotate your wrists so that your fingertips point to the back of your space. Inhale, lift your left leg, lift your booty. Exhale, seated figure four. Release your glutes down. You'll be surprised how many times in class I cue this and the glutes still stay lifted. So relax. And then energetically work that knee and shin forward. Really good. Stay as you are or rock it side to side ever so gently. And from here, we'll go ahead and find stillness. Press into your hands and walk and step your right leg, foot forward just a little bit. And once you do, walk your hands back towards the back side of your hips. Go ahead and bend that bottom knee. Keep the left ankle exactly as it is, and then pull the knee in so it aligns with the belly button, and the knee reaches forward. basically aligns in the middle of your body. Release the left foot down to your mat. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Walk the left hand behind you. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, seated, or rather, half Lord of the Fishes variation. Elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Turn your gaze to the back shoulder. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, release it down. Go ahead and unwind your legs. Cha-cha out your legs, right, left, right, left. Really nicely done. All right, bend your knees. Reach your arms forward. Slowly descend to your spine. Very slowly. Be sure the back side of your head is on your mat. We'll be on our backs for the rest of class. Walk your heels in and up towards your booty. Lengthen your arms long. Good. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips. Keep reaching your fingertips forward towards your heels as you breathe. Press your heels and the soles of your feet into your mat, energetically dragging and pulling the heels towards the glutes to fire up the hamstrings. Big breath in. And stay for the exhale. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly descend and decrease. Supta Baddha Konasana. Press the soles of your feet together. Butterfly out your knees. Place your hands on your belly. Melt your shoulder blades onto your mat. Good. This is our final pose before Shavasana. Close your eyes. And then inhale, hug your knees into your ribcage. Exhale, curl up into the smallest ball you can, giving yourself a nice squeeze and hug. Deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Release your legs forward, your arms forward. Attach your spine, your shoulders, the back sides of your legs, and connect firmly down, connecting the whole entire back side of your body, grounding to your mat. Palms can face up or down. Find a completely relaxed state here. Focusing on the present moment, giving yourself the gift of the present moment. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Yogis, please stay if you would like. If not, begin to awaken. Begin to move your body ever so gently, ever so slowly. Take exactly what you need. And begin to breathe naturally. through all the movements. And when you feel ready, roll onto your favorite side, onto fetal pose, using your bottom shoulder as a pillow for your ear. With your eyelids still closed, inhale slowly. Press yourself up to a seated position. Then exhale, draw your hands into prayer at heart center, connecting your palms. Press your shoulders forward, extend through the elbows, and then inhale, lift your thumbs to your forehead. Exhale, let's bow forward to seal our practice from my heart to yours. Namaste.